Yes, what a shameful, brothers and sisters. Bola Ahmed Tinubu has fallen down in front of masses in Ankara, Turkey. Just imagine a leader of what we call a giant of Africa. Nigeria is falling down. The problem is not about falling down. The problem here is Bola Ahmed Tinubu is weak, is too old. He needs to step down and to give or to hand over power to other young generation. That's what Bola Ahmed Tinubu is supposed to do. So family, brothers and sisters, it is painful to see that we have leaders who even to work it is very difficult. And I ask myself, can a leader like Bola Ahmed Tinubu lead a contract with maybe 50 pages and he need to interpret? Yes, we know that maybe presidency is an institution. Yes, I agree with that. But you know, if you are a leader, you need to be more visionary. You need to be more creative. So what we see in Bola Ahmed Tinubu, there is a creativity. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a light and strong leader for Nigeria. Oh, Nigeria need a strong leader. You know, a country such as Nigeria that is so rich in oil, that is so rich in terms of human capital, needs light leaders. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not enough for Nigeria. And this is the effect of democracy. You know, through democracy, we can get anyone. Even a fool can become a leader. That's the effect of democracy. And I agree with those who say democracy is a tool to divide Africans. I agree with them. Democracy is not a light system to bring African countries light leaders. Yes, it is a good system in the West, but for Africa, I think it is not okay. You know, in Africa, anyone can become a president. If you have been accepted by Western people, these Western institutions agree with you, if you sign deals with them, you can become a president. But for what is happening in Turkey, it is showing us that we Africans, we elect weak leaders. And among of weak leaders are coming from what we call democracy. So you can see. And you know, I'm trying to imagine myself, how can Bola Ahmed Tinubu lead a contract of 50 pages and say this is okay, this is not okay, this is okay, this is not okay? Can he do like that? Yes, people are saying that presidency is an institution. So there are so many people, people are working. But what if these people can cheat to presidents, can spread lies? What will happen? You know, if you're a president, you need to be more powerful, more visionary. Do you see vision within President Bola Ahmed Tinubu? You know, and this is why you see America sending soldiers bombing Nigeria. Why? Because we have weak leaders. We need leaders who are strong. A country such as Nigeria needs strong leader who can stand up and speak on behalf of millions of Africans. And this is a Nigeria that we call a giant of Africa. How can you become a giant if our president are falling down, he can't work, he's tired? How can we? You know, last week, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu came from Paris. He attended a clinic, I think so. Because after every 3 months, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is in Paris. What is he going to do? Those are questions we need to ask. So to Nigerians, to Africans, we need young generation to take the lead. Africa will not move forward if we continue to have these old men and women in offices. Yes, we need their ideas, we need their experiences, but let us allow young people to lead nations. You know, this notion of saying that young people cannot lead, let me ask you, what was the age of Kwame Nkrumah when he took Ghana? What was the age of Nelson Mandela? What was the age of Patrice Emery Lumumba? What was the age of Mwalimu Julius Kambarage Nyerere? They were at 20s, 30s. So why not today? What was the age of Captain Ibrahim Traore when he took Burkina Faso? And what we see right now, it is amazing. So do you want to tell me that in Nigeria there's no young visionary who can lead Nigeria? Do you want to tell me that only old men and women are those who are responsible to lead Nigeria? So, brothers and sisters, let us wake up. This is a shameful thing to us. You know, I don't have a good word to say, but all in all, this is a shameful, brothers and sisters. And this is showing our weaknesses. And you know, have seen Trump, even if he's too old, but he's so strong. Can Bola Ahmed Tinubu speak standing and speak in front of masses for 1 hour? Can he speak? So, family, brothers and sisters, let us not speak for too long, but that's an update from Anchor. And this is showing us how weak we are. This is our weaknesses. Democracy has brought weak leaders to Africa. It is a tool to bring weak leaders into palace, into the state houses. And these leaders, of course, we know, those who are beneficiaries of these systems are Western power, are these exploiters, because they sign deals. So in Africa, anyone can become a president. Even a fool can become a president. Right now, we have seen someone with money. Even if you steal those money, even if you get money through bribes, you get money through money laundering, you can become a leader in Africa. If you have money, you can give bribes, you can give people caps, t-shirts, and sometimes a packet of salt, you can become a leader. Africa, right now, we are at a crossroad. If we young people don't wake up, and it is not only for young people, all of us, we need to wake up. And what we see in Burkina Faso must be a wake-up call to all of us. You know, we Africans, we have colonial minds. That's the problem that we have. And we don't believe in ourselves. We think maybe to be a leader, you need to have a gray hair. Leadership is not about gray hair or it's about age. It's about vision. It's about vision. Those who have maybe more aged, they have experience. They are not leaders. They have experiences that they stayed. Maybe they lived for too long. They know too much things, but it doesn't mean they are a little leader. Little leaders are the one who are so visionary, who are focusing, who are more creative, and who can think beyond others. That's the meaning of leadership. So, family, brothers and sisters, I think there's a need for we Africans to find a way on how we can elect and choose right leaders. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is among of our leaders. We have Museveni, we have Paul Biya of Cameroon. Those are kind of leaders that we have. But all in all, there's a hope. I see young people such as Traore, President of Senegal, Diomaye Faye, President of Mali, Goita, President of Chad. They are too young. They are showing that it is possible for young people to lead. That's how young people are showing. Of course, as I said, let me end here. But all in all, family, those are just an update. Thank you.
Thank you, Africa.